What's up everyone, it's Q from Retro Q Gaming, and I want to talk a little bit about something that's been included in Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. So a new system that Game Freak have included with Sun and Moon is something that's called the Global Mission System. Now, you probably have heard of this, well, possibly have heard of this already, because there has been one global mission already. The second one, which I'll get into now in a second, does actually start later today on December 27th, but when you let's pump the brakes a little bit and we'll come back to the first one. First one was done a few weeks ago. It unfortunately failed, but I'll give a reason for that, and that's basically going to be the main focus of this video. So the first original global mission, it required all the Pokemon players throughout the world within a short period of time to catch 100 million Pokemon total, spread out all between themselves. Now, at the end of the day, it actually completely failed miserably when you actually take into comparison what was done. So like I said, it was originally designed to be 100 million Pokemon caught. It turned out that people only caught 16.4 million Pokemon. Now, given the sales of the game and like the actual sales numbers and how many Pokemon each individual person would have had to catch, there's no reason why this, actually, well, there should be no reason why this first goal was failed, but there is a reason, and I'll get into that now in a couple of seconds. So the second one has been announced, and right now, obviously the first one was catch 100 million Pokemon, the challenge this time is it's for players to collectively capture or defeat 1 million Pokemon with the island scan feature. Now, I'm not going to get into what the island scan feature is or anything like that, but if we do succeed, you'll be given 2017 festival coins, because 2017, because obviously it runs from 27th of December to January 9th, 2017, so yeah, you get the idea. It's running from today till the start of 2017. So that's why they're going to give you those coins. If we fail, it'll be 217 festival coins. Now, the reason why I think it failed, the reason why I think the first thing failed, and as a bigger problem, the reason why I think the entire system of Pokemon, this entire global mission system and everything involved in the process of it, why I think it's an absolute failure and basically a complete write-off for the entire generation of Pokemon, is the way the system is done. The system is done, okay, let's actually, before I explain what the reason or the way it's actually done, logically, you would think, okay, whenever I connect online, it will scan my save data, and then it just registers that as what I've caught, what I've updated, what I've defeated, what I've used, whatever. That's the logical thing that would make any sense on any other platform in any other game. It's not the case with Nintendo, of course. Don't get me wrong, I love Nintendo, but this is just so absolutely ass backwards and convoluted. So, how you do this, how you actually register for this, which is part of the reason why it's failed, because it's buried so deep within the game, and it's not explained to how to actually get in there and start it. You actually just have to kind of stumble across it, and at the same time, it's once you do stumble across it, it doesn't tell you the benefits of actually, it's like when you talk to the NPCs and they start telling you about this, they don't say, hey, this new account that you're about to set up can be used for this and this. It just says, here's an account, enjoy. So it doesn't really tell you anything about it. It's fucking stupid. So anyway, the main reason is, well, now I'll explain why it's actually in depth and buried around in absolute convoluted crap. So you're playing the game, you get to a certain point, you unlock the basically online system. It's called the Festival Plaza. So you go into the Festival Plaza, which in itself requires the game to be saved and loaded up a new area separately. You're in the Festival Plaza, you have to go into one of the buildings, then you have to talk to one of the NPCs to start the process, talk to another NPC to continue and almost, we'll call it complete the process, but you have to talk to the other NPC to complete the portion of the process that you have to do on your 3DS. Because they will create an account and give you a code, then you have to go to a separate external website on your PC, tablet, or laptop, whatever the fuck you use, and finish the actual setup on that. How unbelievably convoluted is that whole thing? All of that while not being explained to you what you're doing, why you're doing it, or the benefits to it. So straight away, it's just an entire write-off. Every global mission from now on is going to be a write-off unless they drastically change this system, which they won't because Nintendo. But unless for some reason they magically change this system to just automatically scan your Pokedex or your stats or whatever it is saved in the background every time you connect up and go online, unless they change it to that, all of these are pretty much fucked. All of these are dead, and that's basically it. There's no reason in 2016 going into 2017, because chances are Pokemon Stars is going to come out in 2017 on the Switch, and it's probably going to have the same type of system as Pokemon Sun and Moon. And because of that, 2016 2017, it's just fucking unacceptable that there's types of account systems that are just so convoluted and arse backwards that they just completely fuck up on all this. Now, having said that, okay, it kind of makes perfect sense. Nintendo have some of the worst online systems going. They have some of the worst online accounts and some of the worst online thought processes and just processes in general because of when it comes to online. And because of that, it makes perfect sense that Nintendo would give this kind of thing a go-ahead. And we all know how that's going. Sure, Pokemon Sun and Moon are selling pretty damn well, and they've got some pretty damn good, some good reviews. I'm enjoying them for the most part myself. There's one or two kind of issues I have with them, but overall, they're well, what can I say? They're new main series Pokemon games. Enough said. But this kind of thing was just stupid. Game Freak, Nintendo, whoever's idea this was, what the fuck were you thinking? So let me know in the comment section below any issues you've had with the global mission convoluted account Pokemon Link system, whatever the fuck you want to call it. If you think it's good enough, if you think it's stupid, chances are possibly some people didn't even hear about how to do this. They didn't even hear of how to actually participate in the global missions. Some people I know didn't even know there was global missions. All because, once again, poor communication, poor setup, poor account management, convoluted shit, absolutely everywhere. Unfortunately, it's on par for the course for Nintendo. Now, I'm not going to keep going on and on because it's going to sound like I'm bashing them, but let me know anything related to this in the comment section below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, you can follow me on Twitter, details in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the rest of the videos in my channel.